$60,000. That's right, guys. Bitcoin has passed above $60,000. In this video, I'm going to talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, a little bit of the stuff going on in the news and the community, and then focusing on the charts. It's going to be a pretty cut and dry kind of day because obviously the biggest news of the day is Bitcoin passed $60,000. I also passed the previous all-time high. In fact, it's now over $61,000. My video is a little bit later than normal. I do apologize about that, guys, but I wasn't home. As soon as I got home, I started looking up everything, and I'm trying to get it to you guys as soon as possible. So if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe. Hit the thumbs up like button as well. Let's try and get this video to at least 100 likes. Click on the bell icon so you know whenever we have a new video. You guys leave a comment down below and tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to having hit a $60,000 Bitcoin? I think that's pretty exciting. Starting off, we're going to go take a look over at Twitter. So if you guys want to check me out, I am on Twitter at AtlasOfficialTV. And what are they talking about there? Well, Dave Portnoy, for those of you guys that do not know, he's very heavily involved in the world of stocks. And in this video, he basically just apologized. He said that he got in on Bitcoin. He sold it off real early. He actually took a little bit of a loss, and he regrets it now. He wishes that he would have gone a lot more heavy in it because it's had really, really nice returns. And Anthony Pompliano says Bitcoin just hit a new all-time high of $60,000. Documenting Bitcoin said Tesla has now made more money by holding some Bitcoin than in 13 years of selling cars. Think about that. Russell Okung, I think that's how you say his name, announced in December he was converting half of his $13 million salary into Bitcoin. Bitcoin was $27,000 at the time. Now, with the price at $61,000, Russell Okung turned his $13 million annual salary into over $21 million. This increase makes Okung one of the 30 highest paid NFL players today. Pretty nice, if you ask me. That guy is totally tearing it up, man. Banks closed, stock market closed, Bitcoin open, $100,000 Bitcoin program. There's no stopping this. The universe is in control now. And, a lot of people are going to be putting their stimulus checks into Bitcoin. And Plan B, who made the infamous stock to flow charts, or famous, and I don't know if it's, depending on who you're asking, I guess, right? I think it's a really good chart. He actually said $60,000 down, $70,000 in sight. And it does look like we are on track with that. All the news is mainly highlighting the focus of $60,000, as you guys can clearly see here. There's an upcoming auction starting Monday. The General Services Administration, which regularly holds auctions on surplus federal assets like office furniture, school buses, and aircraft parts, will allow the public to bid on a fraction of a Bitcoin valued at $43,000 as of Friday afternoon. It's going to be curious to see how the general public votes on something like this. There have been Bitcoin auctions in the past, but in order to get into those, you had to have proof of like a certain amount of money in your account, and they were doing like bundles of Bitcoin, stuff like that. So very interesting. And in the world of NFTs, check this out. Something called Mooncats was actually recently brought back up into life. So it kind of went off to the wayside there for a bit. Mooncats was developed by Ponderware in 2017. Then it was abandoned. Crypto Twitter caught wind of the project yesterday, and in a matter of hours, all the cat collectibles were gone. And a little bit more of a description as we scroll on down here. Mooncat's like the second oldest NFTs on Ethereum. How to claim for free? See below. Do your own research, right? And it's got a lot of people engaging in this, 753 people. And yeah, so supposedly everything's been found. All the Mooncats were rescued, minted at 1:44 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah. So, yeah, gas fee, look at this. That's ridiculous. Refresh and don't copy and paste the ID. Use the seed, then it worked for me. I had the same issue. Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, let's go hop over to the charts now. So we do have Bitcoin over $61,000 as of the day. And if you guys take a look right here, we're going to go ahead and zoom in quite a bit. So the daily closure yesterday was about 61,182. We're holding up in the green just a little bit there. We did have a slight dip after the new day formations. But overall, I was actually talking about this in my previous videos. We had this ascending triangle based pattern. And what I did is I took the distance between these positions, right? Where did it go? I think I had it at a further position. Well, anyways, wherever I got this one from before I made my adjustments after it moved on for further, what we can actually do now is set this more correctly. And potentially out of this breakout zone, the next major price target that I would be looking at, guys, is going to be at $73,606. That definitely seems feasible. The $65,000 range is, I think, going to be a bit of an obstacle for us to try and get over for a variety of reasons. One, because getting to that $70,000 level is going to be super psychological. And if we hit 70,000, 75K is looking super, super prime. And right now we're getting, a little bit closer, a little bit closer, a little bit closer. People that are wanting to suppress this thing are probably going to be doing so around $65,000. And interestingly enough, it does also go in line with the Fibonacci sequence. So there's a variety of reasons behind this. I would really be looking at some strong resistance occurring at 65,000, just so you guys know. This is around 65,200 on that end. So we do have some good potential if it climbs back up here on the new daily candle, guys. Getting back on trend with where we had back in mid-December. If we had that happen, we would have to get up to $75,700 from a base zone just to be on track to hitting $100,000 by mid, what did I say it was? May? April? Where did it go? $100,000. Yeah, towards the end of April. With this going down, we do have support being established now. This is at the previous all-time high at $58,400. A further drop down below that is going to be at $57,628. And a significant drop we could potentially see right around $53,307. That's pretty close to what we have for the 21 EMA as well. But I wouldn't necessarily be banking on that, guys. We would have to have some really bad news. I think the strongest level support, honestly, is 60,000. And that's more of a psychological point, not referencing so much previous trend positions. Okay, so be looking at 60,000 as the strongest level support. The technical indicators are still suggesting buy. The RSI is suggesting that it's a little bit overbought. But when you're in a bull market, you got something unique like Bitcoin, this kind of timing, the RSI starts to fall off to the wayside. The volume itself is it's still nothing super crazy. That's what's so weird about all this stuff. We got this really nice price rise, but the amount of activity, people engaging and like participating in it, we haven't seen anything like we saw back on February 8th or February 22nd or 23rd or January 22nd. So, we still have some potential for strong moves with this. And then before I forget, let's actually go check out what's going on with F2 pull again, because they've been something pretty nasty. And look at that. They're still doing more. Where are they getting all of this Bitcoin from? They just did another 3,382 Bitcoin. I mean, it just went from nothing to massive explosion, and they're still maintaining it. And as far as for yesterday goes, they outflowed a ton. I don't understand how they have this much Bitcoin. Some crazy shenanigans, I think, are going on. We're going to go take a look at what's going on with the Ethereum side and wrap up this video. And yeah, so, again, if you guys haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and hit like and the bell icon. Yesterday, massive explosion going up for Ethereum as well. As I was talking about that cup and handle pattern, once again, this really looks like it is in that formation style format. And I think we are breaking out in this zone, looking like it is getting ready to go to the moon, baby. We need some flames coming out of this rocket, right? It's like the crappiest drawing of a rocket ever. So here we go, guys. This is what we got to look at right now. We still got to try and get above 1,970. We do that, we got 2,000. Past 2,000, we got another level at 2,043. And then the sky is really opening up into the limit. And, every $100 increments as we work our way up to 2,500, we'll see some resistance occurring there. On the way down, we do have support at 1,750. The 21 EMA is slightly below that at 1,730. And then we have more at 1,700. Those are significant levels. The RSI on this, the volume, it's pretty mediocre. Sorry, I'm slurring a lot of my words, and I think it's because I might be talking a little bit too fast. The words are coming out of my mouth faster than they are in my head. And so with this, everything's looking pretty static and stagnant. We're still looking for those high-level volume days like what we saw with Bitcoin. So if you think this is a crazy push up with this low level of volume, just wait till a bunch of people actually decide to FOMO in. People are just starting to get their stimulus checks. So I think this is just the beginning of that major wave that's coming through, and you guys should be prepared to ride the wave. The RSI is actually still in the median zone. We're not overbought yet. The technical raters are suggesting buy, kind of leaning a little bit towards neutral. Things are still looking good overall for Ethereum, and it looks like a still very bullish type position. I'm not a financial advisor. Let me clarify that with you guys. Do not ask me directly what you should or should not invest in. This is just my own opinion and for like entertainment purposes. And as you guys can see here, Bitcoin $61,315. A lot of green going on at the moment as the time of me recording this video. Okay, I'm gonna go and wrap up the video there, guys. If you're new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button as well. Let's try and get this video to at least 100 likes. Click on the bell icon so you know whenever we have a new video. Let us know in the comments what you guys thought about everything today. Are you excited? And I will see you in the next. Oh, wait, one last thing. I've also got referral links in the description. So if you guys need referrals for Coinbase to get started with that and get some free bonuses there, I've got one for Webull, one for Robinhood, and BlockFi. I'm an affiliate with BlockFi. You can get up to $250 in bonus crypto using that BlockFi link. Okay, that's it. I will see you guys in the next episode.